What is going on, guys? It's Reflex coming at you guys with another Bleach Soul Resonance video. Now, as you can tell by the title, yes, the Ice Dragon is coming. Yes, the maintenance for Global is over. Um, so I really want to dive into this character because even before a lot of people knew that this character was coming, we had got initial leaks and stuff like that. People kind of spoiling it. Me and my friends, guildmates, however you want to call it, we were already kind of like brainstorming on like what stamps to use for and what stamps are going to be used. Even before they leaked his profile thing like this. What is it called? Wait, you go to his character. Then you go here. Even before all this recommended stuff was leaked, we were thinking about what stamps to use, how to stat them and stuff like that. Which I mean, it's pretty much I feel like it's gonna be ailment damage, of course crit damage and crit rate. But ailment damage is most likely gonna be the GOAT. I'm pretty sure you guys already know that Rukia is probably going to be the best tactical for him. And I know you guys have been talking about Aizen. And, when Aizen comes, he's going to be a spirit tactical, yada, yada, yada. But as for now, guys, we do have Rukia because Rukia she gives some pretty great buffs to this man. Like, just with her techniques alone, the freezing non-elite enemies for 2 seconds, and inflicting 50 freeze points on elites on the boss. So those freeze points, what exactly do those do? Inflict freeze points where an enemy reaches 100 freeze points. They become frozen and move or attack for 2 seconds. So she's going to be releasing freeze points. And I'm pretty sure as well, my man's Toshiro's going to be releasing freeze points as well. And her battlefield is going to be active. All type damage increase, of course. Breaking ice adds 1 chill. Ultimate can trigger breaking ice multiple times while frozen with a 0.2 second interval, but only the first trigger grants chill. So with all these freeze points, I'm pretty sure you guys are reading this, with all these 25 freeze points and stuff like that. So Toshiro's also going to be adding that on as well. This is the best part about Rukia and about her being his tactical, because they are indefinitely both ice. Now, as for the whole scenario about ailment damage, I know I've been seeing a lot of people talk about ailment damage and how that's possibly going to be different in the game. I do not know why I have that on Tozen right now, but yeah. So like I kind of already have Rukia's kind of set up with the ailment damage right here for when not Rukia. Well, what am I saying? But I was gonna use that on Rukia because I did think that her freeze was icy burial for some reason until I did peep Toshiro's stamp. So yeah, he's gonna be the only one that has ailment. So I guess the Byakuya, okay, I said it right this time, leave me alone. But I guess that's going to be kind of useless for Toshiro, because, he does use the world conquest. I think I took some time last night to try to farm a few world conquest pieces. I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah, I took a bit, but, they're nothing special. I mean, this one's kind of decent with the attack percentage, but we're looking for spirit attack percentage on that one, and then we're looking for attack percentage on these ones right here. This one's kind of decent right now, but that's base attack. We don't really want base attack. I want crit damage, crit rate, ailment damage, and maybe basic attack percentage up here on basic, or either ultimate recharge, depending on how fast he gets his ultimate and how spammable it is. Because if it's one like Yoruichi's, like it's just gonna be spammable regardless. He's always gonna have it back. So if it is one of those, one of those ultimates that are long, I think he grows wings and stuff like that. As we've seen from the chapters. So that's gonna be a W in its own. It's gonna be a real W in its own. So yeah, you guys should start going into mutations now. I'm pretty sure that C has like probably about 3-4 more hours. Currently, the time that we have on this server, let's take a look, I have 13 hours, and yes, I know I have one. Yes, I see the jade, I see the ticket, so don't worry, we got this, don't worry, that's coming soon. Anyways, but again, I will be doing a certain amount of spins on my ult, because my alt is going to be like a little bit of a special treat. I was actually able to pull Ichigo within the first 10 pulls of my regular limited gacha, because I just kind of wanted to see if I could. I did that. and then I had like maybe like some Jade left over on there, and I got Ichigo's weapon stamp. So just so I can have that team on my alt as well, because that alt will be built again just alone off of no spending on stamina, no spending the free Jades. I spent the free Jades on the limited stamps because like so like I have like 10 free gold stamps that I had, and then I purchased 10 more with the free Jade that I had received, so like 1600. But I still have enough for Toshiro, no worries. Maybe not his weapon stamp, but we'll get into that later. But yeah, so you guys want to kind of just be for Toshiro. You guys kind of just want to be getting the World Conquest stamps, like the first stamp in the first slot. You can just use this as an example. So the first stamp, the one that's on the far left right there, you're gonna want spirit damage bonus in there, and then you can fit whatever else you want in there. Maybe crit rate, crit damage, attack percentage boost, ultimate recharge, things like that. In the middle, this is going to be either your guys' personal preference, depending on if you guys are going to use his support or not. His support is supposed to give a lot of spirit damage bonus, but there is probably still going to be some people that are going to be using Kisuke, since Kisuke is still viable with the crit damage bonus. So you can either go crit rate or crit damage bonus in that one, depending if you choose his spirit. If you choose his spirit, I'd go crit damage, sub crit rate, and make sure you guys go into crit rate, as in like when you roll to ascend, make sure you guys go into crit rate on that one if you're going to do that. Same way if you're going into crit damage, crit rate, make sure you're rolling into crit damage. It just depends. With this one, the last one right here, I usually recommend attack percentage because I'm just more of like, kill, get it done. But I mean, you guys can honestly go ailment at the end of this one. I do recommend going ailment because he is going to be icy burial. So if you guys get ailment on your far right one right here, that'll be crazy. Like I told you guys with the Byakuya stamp down here. This one right here, like ailment damage goes crazy, and especially if you can roll into ailment damage, like having over 100% ailment damage with like a decent 100% crit damage, and then maybe like a 40% crit rate, because I've been hearing a lot about his weapon stamp, and yeah, I heard he gives base 30% crit rate, which is actually insane. So we'll see exactly how that goes. Kind of like how Ichigo's gives base 15 right here. So you might not actually have to spec that hard into crit rate. You might just be able to go full crit damage and full ailment damage bonus, and that alone will be absolutely insane for this unit. I've only seen like a few more of his stuff. I know like with the new thing with his event and Gin, having to fight Gin, Rukia and Toshiro is absolutely going to be needed due to that freeze mechanic, but I just don't know exactly what that is yet. So we got another few hours to wait until C actually releases it, and maybe I'll have a chance to look at it and stuff like that, or I'll probably just log on to my C account and check things out for myself. Oh yeah, C account video coming soon. But But yeah, I just kind of wanted to just kind of like see like where everybody's gonna be at with this. You guys can comment down below like what's your plans for Toshiro. But guys, I do highly recommend using Rukia, even if Aizen does come out. I know like a lot of people are anticipating Aizen. I truthfully just don't know if he's gonna be a perfect match for Toshiro, given the fact of like, Byakuya being slash and him doing, more slash damage and stuff like that, slash percentage and things. We just don't know what Aizen has, and Rukia is all type right now. Aizen could possibly have like 30% towards spirit, which would be W, but we still don't know his set and what exactly he's going to do yet and how that ties in. So for now, Rukia's freeze, her chill points, freeze points, all that will most definitely carry Toshiro until the release of Aizen. But only time will tell, and only the test will tell. So if you guys do plan on spending on Toshiro, I mean, I highly recommend it. I know a lot of people, they always ask the day and age question, like, is he worth it? Is he worth it? He's most definitely worth it, because you guys aren't going to be able to get as much, as much spirit damage content done on trials unless you have a good full assault DPS. And guys, let's be honest, like, I'm not down talking Ruru. We love Lil Ruru, but the damage is just, it's not it, guys. It's just not happening with that SR on any high spirit floor. So he is most definitely a staple to get. The next unit, you guys can choose to skip or not, because I'm pretty sure you guys should probably have most of like your strike team. Like we got Sanjin right here, we got Nemu, we got Yoruichi, And then, we got our thrust, which is bam, bam. And then, you have to pair them with Kisuke. So, I mean, you pretty much have all your teams. Only thing you're really missing is Toshiro. So, he's definitely worth it. For a lot of people that keep asking, do draws transfer over? So, like, let's look at our pity right there. So people are asking, does our pity transfer over? Yes, our pity will definitely transfer over every single time. If I remember correctly, it is in the description. If I can find it. Shared attempts. All limited character pools share the SSR guarantee system. Guaranteed attempts are tracked across all limited character pools and only reset when an SSSR character is obtained. This is just absolutely crazy. A gacha restriction. Players can only pull the gacha up to 99,000 times per day. That is insane. Okay, I don't know who's dropping that much on gachas, but hey, Bill Gates, if you're watching this, man, send me a small mail, man. I got you. But yeah, guys, I kind of just really wanted to touch up on this character, give my opinions. Like I said, he is going to be one of the most top characters of right now for Spirit, and, well, the only character, actually. So we can't really call him top because he is on top because he's the only character. But yeah, full assault DPS, definitely worth it. This is definitely a unit you do not want to miss. You do not want to miss. And touch up real quick about the controller support and stuff like that. The guys, I don't know what this was when we got the controller support thing, but yeah, there's no controller support. I've tried. I think I still have my controller. Yeah, do you see this? I'm moving my controller. That's the only thing that works right now. Nothing else works on my controller. I can click on stuff with it like that. It's like a little mouse. It's weird. But yeah, and they claim they fixed a little more bugs. Guilds are still not back. I have no idea when guilds are set to return, guys. Neither does either any of the people that are on the development team that are within the Discord. So I guess at this point it's just like a waiting game, and we just have to be patient until guilds return. Yeah, by the way, we are no longer Espada. We are now Gote 13. I cannot wait to change that. We are still taking recruitments. So, if you guys are wanting to, join, just go to the Discord server. Just ping me. Yeah. So that's kind of all I really wanted to touch up on, guys. Make sure you're saving all of your Jade now. I have officially stopped spending my Jade on energy. As you guys can see, 6 out of 6 attempts. I've stopped officially just to kind of, still save a lot of Jade just to get Toshiro real quick. But I know I'm going to most definitely get him on my ult. So, yeah, guys, there's that. But, yeah. So, if you guys want to go for Toshiro, he's a great pool. Ichigo's still good, but, I mean, I wouldn't go all out on him last moment. Come on, guys. We've had 2 weeks. Yeah, guys, just wanted to touch up on that, and hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be posting the draw videos a little later. I'm not too sure if I'm going to be doing a stream or not. If you guys have any more questions about Toshiro when he releases, I most likely will be dropping a full video rather than my opinions first, because I'm dropping my opinions now on it just to kind of get that out there, and then I'm going to be dropping a video explaining how to stat him and stuff like that, running a lot of tests for you guys, seeing how to get the most damage out of this character, what the rotation looks like. Yeah, so as I said, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, Reflex out.